Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Max and welcome to Vlogmas day 15. So, I am just back from the doctor's. I went for a blood test this morning. Obviously I didn't film any of that, but I'm very tired and very hungry now because I fasted for it. So, I've made myself some breakfast and a nice cup of tea with a little bit of sugar in because blood tests usually make me a little bit woozy. So I'm having some sugar in my tea and I'm gonna have some breakfast and I'm going to sit in my bed and upload and publish yesterday's vlog. I'm honestly so tired because this is the second day in a row now that I've had quite an early day for me. By early day, I mean like between 8 and 9. That's early for me. Usually I'm awake. I'm just waking up at like 9:30, maybe 10. I've got into this dreadful habit during autistic burnout of not being able to, well, it's not a dreadful habit because I can't help it, but not being able to fall asleep at night time until like 1:30, 2 o'clock maybe, and it's just not enough sleep for me. So I'm gonna get back into bed and post yesterday's Vlogmas and eat my breakfast from bed. And I will catch up with you after. I think I forgot to say that I was having a blood test because when I went to the doctor's last week to talk about hypermobility spectrum disorder and potential hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, she ordered a blood test for me so that they could check that there weren't any deficiencies or anything like that before I have my rheumatology referral. So that's why I had a blood test. Okay. Back to bed.
1 hour later.
Hey friends, so real talk. I just laid in bed / napped a little bit for like the last hour and now it's 11:30 and I still haven't uploaded yesterday's vlog and I'm really cold, so I'm trying to get cozy. So the plan of action is that we're gonna go downstairs and make a coffee to hopefully warm me up and wake me up a little bit. So here we are back up at the desk. Cheers! I'm having a minty mocha, obviously, and it's still hood up vibes because I'm chilly and it's cozier with my hood up. Also, before I get started on publishing this video, which I am going to do, I'm just going to procrastinate a little longer by talking to you about this. I finished A Good Girl's Guide to Murder last night and it was brilliant. I think brilliant is exactly the word to use to describe it because it's so clever and so twisty-turny and so like you're suspecting so many people as it goes along. There's so many people that crop up that it could be, and there are multiple twists at the end that are just really clever and I did not see any of it coming. I'm one of those people who, when I read a book like this, it's like a mystery or a crime or anything like that, I purposefully don't guess who I think did it or what really happened or anything like that because I purposefully enjoy the twists and turns and the reveals of what happened. I don't like guessing and then knowing whether I got it right or not. That makes it less enjoyable for me. But it's unusual because with this book I was guessing all the time. I couldn't help but not guess because there were so many twists and turns in the storyline that kind of revealed trickles of information about different people as you read, and so it made you suspect different characters as you went along reading this book. I would definitely recommend. I don't know if I'm going to start the next one straight away. This is the next one. It's called As Good as Dead. It's thicker actually. So it's 552 pages, which is chunky. And I am really excited to read this, but I feel like I need a little bit of something different in between. As I was saying in, I think it was Vlogmas day 13, I have learnt that during burnout, because my tolerances to certain things are so much lower, I find it more challenging on my nervous system to be consuming stuff about crime and murder and all of that type of stuff. So I think I'm gonna have a break from this world and this storyline and maybe read, where is it? The Problem with Perfect by Philip William Stover. That's an option. I also have book 1 of the Mortal Instruments series arriving today. I got it on sale online yesterday, which is great because that's what I would need if I wanted to start the Shadowhunters world of books. So I might start that. I haven't really decided yet. There are a few options, but I would definitely 100% recommend this. It's definitely a 5-star read for me. Let's upload this YouTube video. Okay, and we are done. That took me a grand total of 10 minutes. Honestly, sometimes my ADHD brain thinks that tasks are going to take me so much longer and so therefore procrastinates doing them until the very last moment. Not that this is the very last moment, because it could have been any time today that I published that video from yesterday, but I like to do it before midday. Anyway, totally overestimated how long that would take me, so now it's done and it's 12:15. I'm only halfway through my coffee, so I'm going to wake myself up a little bit more again, tie up my hair and get going with the packing of the clothes.
Moments later.
Hey friends, so this is what we're currently working with. I've already sorted out my undies and I'm taking them in this little rainbow bag. So that's all done. I've just piled up a bunch of different clothes that I might possibly want. But what I always start with is my travel day outfit. So I've put my leggings aside and we're going to figure out what else I'm going to want to wear on travel day and then work from there. I've closed my back blind because otherwise you just can't see. So I've picked out, oh, there was 2 t-shirts in there. I've picked out this t-shirt to wear with my leggings to travel in. It is this glorious pink and yellow collusion t-shirt, which I got on Vinted. It's a really nice material. It's oversized on me, so it's going to be really, really comfortable. Comfort is the priority on a travel day. I also think I'm deciding on this fleece for travel day to go over the top with my t-shirt and black leggings. So we changed up angles. I put you on this side of the room instead because then I can keep the blinds open and it's better lighting. And I got changed because I knew that I wanted to pack the red joggers that I was wearing, and I also wasn't sure about the black t-shirt that I was wearing. I might want to bring that too, so I just thought I'll get changed into things I know I'm not going to want to bring. I just chucked on my big baggy trans pride flag human t-shirt and a pair of older leggings. So yeah, let's do it. This is like the most difficult part for me, and I always want to procrastinate it because making the clothing decisions is hard, because every single day I make different clothing decisions and I never know what I'm going to want. And it's also about sensory stuff as well, like I never know what kind of sensation is going to be good on my body at any given moment. I often have days where I get changed multiple times and stuff, so it's a tricky one, but we can do it. I also just took off my little ball of cotton wool on my arm from my blood test, and maybe if you're not a bruisey, needly person, then don't look at this. It's really not bad at all. It's just a little bit bruisey in this area. That's exactly where it went. And honestly, sometimes I find blood tests completely fine and don't hurt at all, but this one is really achy. It just has that achy, bruisey sensation. Anyway, gonna pack now. Hey friends, so it's a little bit later now. My mum arrived home and I've just been having a cup of tea with her. Then I packed a bag for the dog with everything that he needs to go away. And now I'm going to show you where I'm at with my clothes and things. So, this is now the situation we have. These kind of 5-ish piles. So here are my pants, trousers, I mean, like whatever you call those. So I have a nice pair of purple jeans, then I have underneath my more casual pair of black jeans, and then underneath that I have my blue dungarees. So the black jeans and the blue dungarees are going to be more like everyday wear, and then the nice purple jeans are going to be for like when I go to things in the evenings, because I think we have a couple of dinners to go to, like on Christmas Eve and maybe New Year's and stuff. Then here I have my 2 jumpers. I'm only bringing 2 because I might actually travel in this one instead of the fleece that I showed you earlier, but I'm only bringing 2 because I know that I'm getting a jumper for Christmas. This is kind of a more casual one that's a little bit Christmassy because it's red and patterned, and then this one is a nicer one, the one that I showed you in, I don't remember what Vlogmas episode it was, but it was when we went out for the Elvis night. I wore this. Then this pile here, I have my nicer shirt and a nice burnt orange tunic that I got in Ecuador, which is a bit of a nicer top, and then my nice polka dot crop top, and that's just the top that I wear underneath that. So those are all my options for nice outfits for evenings and stuff. Then this here is my long sleeve top pile. So I have ones that are kind of thin jumpers like these top 2, and then I have a long sleeve thermal, just a plain black top. Then I have a long sleeve black turtleneck and a long sleeve red turtleneck. So all of these are going to be like everyday wear. I also have a couple of random bits. So I have a Christmassy coloured flannel shirt that I'm going to be putting over things, and this vest that I wear over things all the time. And then this last pile is all my casual, like hanging around the house stuff. So I have my red joggers, as I told you about earlier, and then just a few t-shirts. So that's everything. I'm pretty happy with where we are. I did kind of have a little bit of an existential crisis halfway through about what nice things I have, like what I could wear to dinners and in the evenings and stuff. And I ended up pulling a few things together and rediscovering my purple jeans, which I was really happy about. Initially I wasn't going to bring them because they feel so much more springtime to me, but I really like how they fit on me and they're much nicer than my other casual jeans. So yeah, I'm really happy. It's now 1:50. I have some Quorn chicken nuggets in the oven to have for my lunch because it was just the easiest thing to just throw in there. So I'm gonna go down, have some chicken nuggets, and then after lunch I'll get all this into my actual case. I actually didn't think that I would be this far along in my packing process at this time in the day. It didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to, and I'm also really glad that I've got the dog's stuff done as well. So yeah, we're in a good place. Also, just to explain a little bit about the situation and what's going on. So where we are going is to France, to my parents' house. So they already have a place in France and they are in the process of moving out there permanently, but they're not there yet. So we usually go over there for holidays, for the summer, things like that, and that's what we're doing for Christmas. So the rest of my family leave really soon, in the next couple of days, but I can't leave yet because of the Brexit Schengen area rule about you're only allowed 90 days in the Schengen zone as a British citizen within every 180-day period. So I have to wait a few more days so that I'm allowed to enter Europe again, basically. So they leave in the next couple of days and they are driving all the way down there. And I leave a few days later, next week, and I am flying. It's going to be a bit of an arse ache because I have to fly from here to Geneva to then fly from Geneva to Bordeaux. And that was the best option for like Christmas flight prices and all of that. I don't really hugely mind doing a layover, but it does make the situation slightly more stressful. So that should be an interesting vlog. But yeah, that's what's currently happening, just to properly fill you all in. Okay friends, so my case is ready to go. I'm going to load it into the van and then take the dog for a walk before it starts getting dark already. Okay friends, thank you so much for joining me for Vlogmas Day 15. I'm going to end the vlog here, and if you enjoyed it, please give me a like and hit that subscribe button because it really helps me, and I will see you tomorrow.